You want me to put that on my todger?
Julia is my new project. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. On the one hand, here we have Julia Roberts, known for her leading roles in films encompassing a variety of genres, and she has received multiple accolades, including an Academy Award, a British Academy Film Award, 3 Golden Globe Awards. The films that she has starred in have collectively grossed over $3.9 billion globally, making her one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. She has appeared in films such as Pretty Woman, My Best Friend's Wedding, Notting Hill, Runaway Bride, Erin Brockovich, Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Charlie Wilson's War, Valentine's Day, Eat, Pray, Love, Wonder, and Ticket to Paradise. She also received a Primetime Emmy Award nomination for the HBO television film The Normal Heart in 2014, had her first regular television role in the first season of the Amazon Prime Video psychological thriller series Homecoming in 2018, and portrayed Martha Mitchell in the Starz political limited series Gaslit in 2022. She has acted as the global ambassador for Lancôme since 2009. She was the world's highest paid actress throughout the majority of the 1990s. She then received a then unprecedented fee of $20 million and then $25 million for her roles in Erin Brockovich and Mona Lisa Smile. As of 2020, she has a net worth of an estimated $250 million, and she has been named the most beautiful woman in the world, a record 5 times. So there we have Julia Roberts, who is currently married to Daniel Moder, has 3 children, is wealthy, famous, and beautiful. And then along comes the spider, a deluded actress who only ever found a degree of recognition in a cable television program that just happened to seduce old Fanta pubes of the Prince of Pink Pancakes and thus catapult herself into global infamy, largely as a consequence of people not liking her behaviour. An individual who has written a book which nobody was really interested in, who created a podcast series which was dull as ditch water, who created a docu-series which was widely watched, but mainly because people wanted to ridicule it, and is regularly known for rewriting history, acting in a deluded fashion, complaining about the way that she's been treated, and fashioning her victim status to new levels. Why, oh why, oh why, would Julia Roberts want anything at all to do with Harry's wife? Well, according to something called The Nation, Harry's wife is set to share the screen with Julia Roberts. I'm just going to pause there to allow you to get your breath back. No doubt, if you had made the misfortune of imbibing something, you've just sprayed it all over the screen, or that you've been howling with laughter at the suggestion that Julia Roberts would go anywhere near the woman with the Sadim touch. But apparently, Prince Harry's wife, is reportedly leaving no stone unturned to make her Hollywood return. You have to have been there in the first place before you can return. Getting closer to megastar Julia Roberts to team up with the actress for something big in the future. Former actress Harry's wife, who's not so far announced a return to acting, made it her mission to befriend the Pretty Woman star Julia Roberts, a source has claimed. They've only run into each other a few times, but Harry's wife is determined to get closer to Julia so they can team up on something, an insider spilled. Now, pausing there. As always, I leave it for you to determine the veracity of this information. But if it is accurate, what it does show is the magical thinking of the narcissist. Julia Roberts probably is just about aware as to who Harry's wife is. Julia Roberts probably doesn't have much good to say about her. And someone with the acting credentials that she has, wealth and fame, a genuine A-lister, is never going to endanger that status by doing anything with Harry's wife. Yet, Harry's wife bumps into Julia Roberts, perhaps happens to be in the same place as her, maybe ate at the same restaurant and Julia was on the other side of the room, perhaps walked down the road and Julia was walking in the other direction. But Harry's wife's narcissism tells her that these meetings meant that they were to be together, that they should work together. It's similar to the way that Harry's wife's narcissism, because she is a somatic narcissist, makes her believe that all the men that she meets fancy her and want to knock her hip out. And, in the same level of delusion, that all the women that she meets think that she's amazing and beautiful and want to be like her. The fact is, she probably hasn't even spoken to Julia Roberts, but she might have been in the same area as her, and her narcissism tells her, Julia Roberts wants to collaborate with you. Why would she not? You're amazing. You're brilliant. It's the type of thing that you should do. You're on a par with her. And thus, her deluded mind causes her to believe that she could work with Julia Roberts. Those of you who have been involved with narcissists may well have witnessed similar levels of magical thinking, where the narcissist thinks that just because they happen to be near somebody, that they've suddenly become their new best friend, or that they're going to achieve greatness, that the company that they've not even bothered to set up yet is going to be worth billions. This is all done by the narcissism to motivate the narcissist to have that preoccupation with success, because success allows the assertion of control far more easily, the receipt of fuel far more easily, and access to character traits and residual benefits. Hence, that is why one of the criteria in relation to a narcissist is having a preoccupation with success, even though it's baseless, because the narcissism generates this because it helps get to the prime aims. The article continues by explaining that the ideal scenario would be for them to collaborate on fashion and wellness initiatives. Harry's wife is also producing now, so she'd love to find a project to option for Julia. Julia Roberts would be saying, hell to the no, not a chance. But Harry's wife truly believes that this is something that could happen. Julia is known for her leading roles in films encompassing a wide variety of genres. Harry's wife previously included the American actress in a list of 10 women who changed her life, admitting, "She was the first person I saw on screen and thought, that looks like so much fun. I want to do that." Prince Archie and Princess Lilibert's mum, Harry's wife, 42, gushed, "When I was younger, someone once told me you kind of looked like Julia Roberts in profile. It was the best compliment of all time." Bullshit! They didn't say it. But that, of course, is the revision of history by Harry's wife to compare herself to Julia Roberts. If you look at the two of them, they don't look like one another. One is a naturally beautiful woman, and the other is being propped up by cosmetic surgery. But this, if it's accurate, is an excellent example of the magical thinking of the narcissist and just goes to demonstrate the level of delusion by which Harry's wife operates. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.